Welcome to Tell Us a Tech Story. Our guest is Marika Lederman, Associate Dean for Academic Advising and Career Services at Arkansas Tech University. Marika, thank you very much for making some time for us.
Well, thank you for having me, Sam.
Well, if you could just tell us your tech story. How did you get here, and what is it about this place that makes it so special for you?
Okay, well, my tech story started long before me. A lot of my family members came to Arkansas Tech. From my grandfather to my uncle, my aunt, my parents, my cousins. And so I kind of didn't have a choice. This is where I was going to come from the time I was little, and my uncle used to work here. And so I feel like I've grown up on the Arkansas Tech campus. And the people is what kept me here.
And now working in academic advising and career services. What services does your office offer to Arkansas Tech students?
Yeah, so the main thing that I'm very proud of that we offer our students is one-on-one, whether it be our academic and career advisors to our assistant dean for career services. We're a smaller office, but we offer that one-on-one. So if a student is not really sure what they want to major in, they can come in and talk to either the academic side of the house, academic advising side of the house, or the career services side of the house. If they're struggling and they just need somewhere, to talk something out, a situation out, we offer career fairs for students. So if they're about a year from graduating, they can come to one of our career fairs and connect with employers across the community, across the state, across the country sometimes. So we offer a lot of services that I hope that students take advantage of.
And it's an interesting combination because academic advising is one of our first touch points with Arkansas Tech students, and then career services is typically among the last touch points before they go on and become alumni of Arkansas Tech. What is kind of the strategy and what are the benefits of having academic advising and career services working in tandem?
Oh man, there's so many benefits. And I see it with the staff, how they engage with each other. If one of our academic and career advisors has a student that is really on the fence between engineering and maybe a communications degree, and they need a little bit of help with taking our Focus 2 assessment, we can get up out of our offices and walk down the hallway to the staff in career services and let them have a one-on-one conversation and let them take those assessments to maybe help them land in the place where they need to. So, it's really a great setup that we have in the center for not only our students, but also our other staff across the community and our faculty. I think it's just been a really great point for the university for our two offices to be set up together.
Of course, no student goes from that initial academic advising appointment all the way through earning that first job without a few bumps in the road along the way. As you've worked with our students over the years, what are some of the most common academic obstacles that you've observed, and how does your office help them overcome those?
Sure. I think that from what I've seen, I've been in advising for, about 12, 13 years. And I think the biggest obstacle is that transition from high school to college. And what I tell students is whatever you did or did not do in high school, throw it out the window because it's a whole new ballgame starting in August. Whether you studied a lot or you didn't study a lot and it just came natural to you, you've got to come up with the study habits that work for you in college for your classes, for your degree. And so I think it's that transition time. It's okay for bumps in the road. It's not the end of the world. Learning how to cope with that is really important. And the resources that are on campus, that is also an obstacle that students don't take advantage of what they have here at Arkansas Tech, whether it's the Tech Learning Center for some tutoring or our Health and Wellness Center for our counselors to help on that side of things. I just hope that's the biggest obstacle is taking advantage of the resources.
What are some of the words that you would use to describe our students at Arkansas Tech?
Hardworking, resilient, and they're kind. They want to help people. You know, I have student employees in my office, and they run the front desk in my office sometimes, and they show up when they're supposed to. They're kind to people, whether it's their peers or new potential students or parents that have no clue where to go, what to ask. They're just kind and helpful, and they're hardworking.
How does your office help Arkansas Tech University live up to its mission statement?
I would say our access. We are there Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Anyone who has a question, even if it's a potential student that is thinking about coming to Arkansas Tech and they're on a tour and they want to come in and sit down and meet with an advisor, we're there. I think that's the most important thing. Building that supportive space for them so that when they come in for their advising appointment, when they leave, when they land on campus, maybe 3 weeks into the semester, and they need to talk to somebody about, let's say, paying their bill, they might not know where to go for that, but they know that they have a space to come in and say, where should I go for this? Just offering that safe space for them.
And just in case there's any students, new or returning, who are not aware of where your office is located, tell us a little bit about that and how they can access these services.
Yes, so we are located in Rothwell Hall. We are the only offices on the first floor of Rothwell. We're behind the glass. It kind of looks like a fishbowl a little bit, and that's our lobby. You can walk in and ask your question, and we can get you with either an academic and career advisor or one of our career services staff.
What is it about your work at Arkansas Tech University as you reflect over all the opportunities you've had here? What is it that has brought you joy and fulfillment?
Definitely working with the students, and that's from one end of the spectrum to the other of they have some type of worry or concern or they're upset, and I bring them back to my office, and maybe they have a parent with them, and just kind of talking through where we need to go next. And me, you know, I was a student here. I changed my major 6 times, which is ridiculous. But it happens. And I want to be that person for students that even if they don't know what they're going to do in the next month, in the next 2 years, they can come and sit down. And so that's what is so fulfilling to me, is to be able to help students, parents, staff, faculty, whoever I can across campus.
Do you remember all 6 of your majors?
I sure do. Yeah. And minors.
That is Marika Lederman, who is the Associate Dean for Academic Advising and Career Services at Arkansas Tech University. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, so long, everybody.